welcome to the weekly roundup, Division 2 time, brought to you at the Portland Hotel. I'm Wayne Knowles with the great man, Brad Ditts. How are you, mate?
Knowles, I'm doing well. Yourself?
I'm pretty good, mate. I'm pretty good.
Right, good weekend?
Big weekend. Yeah. It was a big weekend for me.
Recovering still?
I am recovering. I am seriously thinking about giving drinking away.
Yeah, it gets like that sometimes, but this week gonna roll around and you'll be back on it.
I'll be back on it. I'll get back on the horse, mate. You know? My old man always said,
"You're not a quitter."
My old man used to say, no one likes a quitter, and if you don't train, you don't play. So, might have to have a froth after we finish the show. Anyway, we'll get straight into Division 2, and the juggernaut that is Spock continues to move along quite nicely. It was St Peter's Old Collegians, 18 goals, 614, defeating Brighton, 14-4-88.
Very impressive year they're putting together, and very impressive win against Brighton, who I rate pretty highly.
Yep.
We had Mitchell and McLeay kicking 4
Yep.
For the Spot boys. Northern 3, O'Brien 2, and a few singles there. Hargraves, Allen and O'Brien, the best 3 players for them.
And for the Bombers, we had Kennedy kicking 5, Nerlich with 3, Cargo with 2, and a few other blokes kicking singles with Boyle, Carthy, Kennedy, and Bonfiglio in the best for the Bombers. So
Would have been a good game.
would have been an absolute cracker, I reckon. Very high standard of footy, that's for sure.
Salisbury North just going down to Gaza there.
Yeah, saw that Gaza got the win there, 3-3-21.
Low scoring.
Low scoring affair to Salisbury North, no score. Up at HARPERS FIELD was the next one, mate, and it was FORFEIT Camden, 16 goals, 804, defeating Golden Grove, 12-11-83. So
Golden Grove still hanging in there and competing. It'd be a pretty handy side at home, I reckon. That home ground advantage.
I reckon they would be, if they kicked straight, you know, it could have been a little bit closer, and they certainly put up a fight, that's for sure. So for FOS, we had Cumming kicking 5, Jacquia as well with 5, Williams with 2, with 3, a few other blokes kicking singles with Finn, Jacquia, Bayliss and Bergsma in the best there for the Phantoms, mate, and for the Kookaburras.
For the Cookers, yeah, Walters kicking 6 there, if my eyes are telling me correctly.
That's right, yep.
Good effort kicking half his side score. Harris with 3, fellow solicitor Joel Horskins chiming with 1 there, Morris and Jardine with a couple of goals there as well. Morris, Di Stefano and Walker, best players for Golden Grove, who look like going down.
They do, don't
Very
they?
unfortunate. I thought they might stay up. Strong club, but unfortunately haven't been able to consolidate.
But you know what? Go back down, regroup, get some more players in, and
They'll be back.
They'll be back, that's for sure. And the next game was at bloody Hunter Park. Sorry, I got all confused there. It was Jacko's boys, Broadview, 20 goals, 13, 133, defeating Old Iggy's 10-3, 63.
Boy, lucky they kicked straight. Old Iggy's,
you know, it could have been
respectable.
one of the best grounds. Have you seen that redevelopment? How good does it look?
Yeah, I'd love to play a game against them, that's for sure.
Yeah,
driving past there, it looks magnificent.
I just want to call in for a
I may
froth.
have said this when I was on the other year, so sorry if anyone else has heard this before, but it's gone from the worst ground in the amateur league. I've played there before, and you roll your ankle to be potholes literally everywhere, to now the best. It's very impressive.
It's pretty flash, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
done well.
They've done very, very well. So for Broadview, Simpson kicked at 11, Fergus with 4 as well. Heap of other blokes kicking singles with Simpson, South and Slade in the best for the Tigers. And for Old Iggy's, mate?
Game for them. For Old Iggy's, you had Karen kicking 3, Pansini kicking 2, and about 5 blokes kicking singles there. Pansini the best, Cook, Washer, Purcell and Shaw, best players for Old Iggy's.
And the next game would have been an absolute cracker as well, I reckon. It was up at KINGSWOOD OVAL. Kane Stewart's only Mercedes, 15-14, 104, defeating Shock, 14-11, 95. So 9 points in it there at the end.
Bit of a rally by Sacred Heart in the last quarter.
In the last quarter, they kicked 8. They come over with a wet sail, and
Didn't get nervous there, I reckon.
it would have been getting nervous because Unley's season was on the line there on Saturday. I reckon they got pretty good mates with Kane, and we have the odd conversation, and he said that they really were targeting
an old 8-point game or 4-point game. In the amateur league.
like they really needed to win that one to keep their finals hopes alive, and they did that. So
Sacred Heart, they're the team that's going to chase them, you would think.
exactly right. So every game that you win now is very important. And so for Unley, we had Petch with 8, Stevens with 2, with a few other blokes kicking single with Petch, Westall and Daniel Kerr in the best. there for the Jets and for the Sacred Heart, mate.
For shock, we had Karkuro with 3, Button, Cook, what was it? No, it's Cock.
Bit of Cock.
With 2.
Yep.
A lot of singles there, including someone with the last name Neil Bullen, perhaps in relation to the D's player.
Yep.
Best player was Cock, Forster, Noel, Tap and Vince, the better players for Sacred Heart on the day.
So yeah, they come home pretty hard and fast, but only were able to hold them off and get the chocolates. Moving on to this week's games, at a Broadview Oval, we got Broadview taking on Golden Grove.
Broadview looking very strong.
Yep, Jacko's got them going okay, hasn't he? So yep, Broadies for me. Shock get the forfeit against Salisbury North, so they get the week off, which, you know,
Pretty nice this time of year.
but it's still a win. It still keeps them closer to Unley, you know what I mean? So Unley
locks them in.
got to continue to win.
Yep.
And that the next game at Hunter Park, it's Old Iggy's taking on Unley. Unley for me as well. I think they just got to continue to tick the boxes, I suppose.
Yep.
Gaza taking on Spock out at Clemson Oval.
St. Peter's.
St. Peter's by a mile. And match of the round for me,
Brighton taking on FOS
at Brighton Oval.
Yep, yeah, a bit of a local rivalry. There. Geez, FOS started the year well, but I'll go with the Brighton Bombers, who impressed me a lot last year. I think they might get the job done this week.
I'm going to go with FOS this week. I think FOS just might be just a little bit too strong.
Yep.
There you go.
Decent game.
Been an absolute ripper down there at Brighton Oval on Saturday, so if you get the opportunity, duck on down and watch some local footy.
So just to quickly run through the ladder for those watching at home who may not have access to the Amateur League website. St. Peter's sitting on top with a great percentage, nearly 67%. Broadview, FOS, Brighton and Unley rounding out the top 5. Sacred Heart only the game before, which we were talking about.
Yes.
So they'll get back with the bye this week against Salisbury North. Gaza and Salisbury North, and looks like Golden Grove and Oldie. He's probably going to fall away to Dick's Arena.
What's I know we could talk about this, but I wonder what happens with Salisbury North. Do they get relegated even though?
Well, I don't think Golden Grove really can. I mean, technically, I guess they could, but Golden Grove would have to have the best form of the year for the last 3 weeks.
I'm not sure whether it's just an automatic relegation because they've been.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I would think I think they'll stay there. It's up to Mr. Kernahan to see if he'll let them back in next year.
Well, just keep fingers crossed for everyone at Salisbury
North. And I guess whether the Salisbury North want to come back in some ways as well. A few of them probably be pretty frustrated.
It's a bit of a
and whatnot.
I couldn't, an amateur league without Salisbury North's a little bit different to me, but anyway,
for sure.
We can talk about that forever. Anyway, that's been Division 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again next week.